Hi all, good morning and good evening. So yesterday we have taken the demo session. Hope you all have gone through that. If you have not gone through the demo session, we will share the link again in the target group. So humble request, please go through that. Okay. And before you start, do you have any question, anyone? From syllabus perspective or any other general question, if you have, please let me know. Then we'll start
Yes,
further.
I have a question.
Yeah, please. And one thing, session is getting recorded. So during the course, you don't have to make a notes of anything. Just listen to the lecture. Once the class is over, you will get access to recording, classroom notes, workbook, everything, assignment. You have to work on that. And next day, if you're getting stuck, you can ask question. But during the class, please, no need to write anything in your notebook. Okay? Just focus on the class. Yeah, Abraham, please go ahead.
Yes, my question is, how do we get access to the recorded video? Because we joined yesterday. I know yesterday was the demo session, but I don't have the link. Maybe some of us here don't have the web link in joining the to access the video.
Good question. Okay, I will answer that. Before that, Mohana has asked a very simple question that do we have to have Excel expertise for this class? So, guys, there is no prerequisite for this class. No prerequisite is needed for this class. Okay, we will start SQL from scratch. Okay, is that fine? Okay, so there is no prerequisite for it. And one more thing, coming to Abraham question, is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes.
It's visible. Just a minute. See, I have shown this yesterday as well. Where is that? Where is that? Just a minute. This is our platform. Okay. Let me log into this. I know this is the first class, so you'll be having a lot of question. Don't worry. Let me sign into this. So this is our platform where we used to take class. Okay. So for today, we have shared the Zoom invite. The reason is uh, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we don't have class Saturday and Sunday. We will guide you how to register at this platform. Okay, the site name is tna.graphy.com and everything will be communicated to you. So no need to make a note of anything. Okay. Once you will register here, so you can explore the courses. Okay, you can register here. Don't think that, okay, it is 4,000 again, you have to pay. You just have to pay 50 rupees. Okay, and the international participants, for them, we will make the payment. Don't worry. And then you will register for this course. This is the charge of this platform. We don't charge this. Okay. So then here, and we will guide you all the steps. Okay, don't worry about that. Now here you could see yours is S17 batch. Okay, S17 we have not created yet here. So maybe today or tomorrow we will create. I will show you one example of the previous batch, maybe S15. See how it looks. This is the S15 sequel batch. It was started in the month of October. Hope my voice is audible to everyone.
Yes.
My voice is audible, right?
Yes.
Yes, we can see your
Okay,
screen.
so
Yes.
so this is okay, so this is S15 batch. Okay. So here you could see that how we are maintaining this on a date-wise date basis. Okay. Like we have started on 23rd, it was the demo. Now 25th, you can see, let me show you for 26th. 26th October recording. We have covered order by topic. Okay. You will find the recording here. Then the classroom notes. What all I have covered in the class, you can see the classroom notes here. Okay. Then the workbook. Workbook is this Excel work, whatever I'll be covering here. Okay, so this is a one-stop shop for you. Everything you can get here. Then assignment, you can get the assignment questions here. Okay, so everything will be here. Is that clear now? Date-wise date, you see date-wise this and topic-wise topic. 27th, we have taught case in order by. 30th, we have taught and or in. So, and their corresponding recording notes workbook. Okay. And once the class is over, like timing is 7 to 9 a.m. IST. So it takes 15 to 20 minutes or at max 30 minutes. Within next 30 minutes, you will see that all these things will be available here. So you don't have to connect with anyone. Okay. And this will be available lifetime access. Even the course is over, you'll be having access to this. You can look into this. Have I answered your question, Abraham?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sure. Any other question, anyone? Because it's the first class today, so I know you might be having question. Please ask if you have any other question. I
Hello.
think no. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, actually, I don't have any question. I just want your suggestion that, like, what
Mhm.
is the best approach, like, after classes, how we can do, like, we can focus only toward assignments, or like we can create our own notes. What is the best approach according to you?
Good question. So see, first of all, like I'm working in the sequel for the last 13 years. Okay, and why I'm telling this because I'm in this data related projects for a long time. Okay, now to study something, to learn something, a disciplined approach is very important, and I think you all know that, right?
Yes.
And coming to SQL is a bread and butter these days in IT industry. You go for any job profile, they will ask you for SQL. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to learn SQL in detail. And I'm telling this to everyone. Okay. You have to learn SQL in detail because in interview, maybe you're going for data analyst, data engineer, database admin, or any other job profile which is related to data, they will give you business problem and you have to write query for that. It's not like in SQL, they will ask you theoretical questions. Maybe one or two theoretical questions they can ask, the conceptual questions. And then they will directly ask the business problem they will give you. You have to solve it. So you will be able to solve if you have practiced the SQL queries. Now, what you have to do, please attend the classes regularly. Don't miss any class. Suppose if you have missed any class, go through the recording. If you're getting stuck somewhere, connect with us. Okay.
Okay.
And then after the class, we will share the notes, but it's a good habit. It's a good practice to prepare your own notes. If you have that bandwidth available with you, okay, then you can prepare your own notes. And then on a daily basis, we'll be sharing you assignments. On an average, 10 assignment questions on a daily basis. Sometime it can be 12, sometime it can be 7, 8, 15. Okay, but on an average, it will be 10 assignment questions on a daily basis. If you are really interested, you have to work on the assignments religiously. Okay. And all the assignment questions will not be easy and will not be tough. We have a mixed set of assignment questions. So you have to work on it. And one more thing, the assignments will be giving you questions only in the WhatsApp group. That S17 target group is there, no? In that group, we'll be sharing you questions only. But for the same question, when you will check, you can find the solution here. Like you see in 30th October, we have shared this where and our assignment. So here you can see the solution as well. Okay, like if you're practicing a question, if you're getting a struck, you have to try on your own. If you're not able to solve, then you can refer the solution. Okay, but we strongly recommend don't directly look into the solution. Okay, try your level best. If you're not able to solve, then look into the solution. Even then, if it is not clear, then directly next day you can ask during the class that Tanvir, I am not able to solve this question. Please help me to understand it. Then we will explain that question to you. Okay.
Okay.
But one important thing in this platform, what you can see, okay, here you cannot download the recording, you cannot download the classroom notes, you cannot download the assignments. These things you cannot download. You can only refer it from here. Okay. So this classroom notes we will share in your WhatsApp group as well, the editable version of it. This assignments, the questions alone, we will share in your WhatsApp group that as well. Is this clear?
Yes.
Any other question, anyone? And then no need to go anywhere. Listen to my lecture, work on my assignment. If you have solved a question by one method, try to solve by two or three methods. Each question by end of the class, end of the course, you must be able to solve by minimum two to three methods. If a particular question you have solved using joins, you should think that now how I should solve this using window function. Because nowadays in the interviewer will ask you that, okay, this question can you solve using window function? You know how to solve using joins, but they will ask you, can you solve using aggregate? Can you solve using CT? Can you solve using subquery? Because they want to test how flexible you are with all the keywords, all the concepts of SQL, or you have a soft corner for it. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, and for this, just after the class, you have to spend 1 or 2 hours. Okay, I do understand like it's a daily batch for you, Monday to Friday. You have your personal and professional commitments as well. But make a routine. And suppose Monday to Friday, you're not getting time. So utilize your weekend just for the next 1 month. And trust me, within 1 or 2 weeks, you will find that confidence within you. Okay. So fine then, guys. Do you have any other question, anyone? Yes, this is going to be lifetime access, Abraham. Okay, fine then. Let's start then. Okay, now this is a platform. I have explained all these things yesterday. So those who have not seen the demos class recording, please go through that recording. We will share the link again after the class. Okay. So this is the platform where we will be uh, practicing SQL queries. If you are getting this matches session has ended, then close this and open again. Still, if you are getting that message, then I will tell you, you have to close the browser and open a new browser. It's showing the error message again. Then let's close this entire browser and open new browser. Please feel free, ask questions, make the session interactive. Don't think that your question is silly or simple or what others will think. No. If you have a question, you have to ask. Session has ended. Oh my God, why this is throwing this error message again? Let's check once more time. Yes, I will open Chrome there. We're using the same issue. So I will start in Chrome then today. Let me close this. My screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
The screen is visible, right? Okay. This is login. Just taking time to log in. 1 minute. Okay. So yesterday I have shown you how to create table, how to insert data. So I will not repeat it today. And those who have missed it, please go through the recording. And if you have any question, you can ask me on Monday or tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Okay. Meanwhile, any question from the topics, whatever we have discussed yesterday? Anyone? No questions? Okay. So we will proceed further, and this is the syllabus we have already shared in your group. I know a few of you have joined today, so I will share this again, don't worry. Okay. Now let me show you few more concepts and some data. So suppose this is I have already covered yesterday. This is the syntax. So this is the syntax to create table, right? So here I have written create. Okay, first of all, why we need table, guys? Is the font visible clearly? You want me to zoom this? Is the font okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Fine. Why we need table? Who will answer this?
To store data in SQL?
Good. To store data, to save data, first of all, we need a table. So this first line is the syntax to create a table. Okay. So what we have written here, create table. What is the meaning of create table? It means we are telling SQL engine to create a table. Okay. What is the name of table? The student. So we are telling SQL engine to create a table with the name student. Hope this is clear. Okay. And
Yes.
then within this table, we have a column name. Then we have a column subject. Then we have a column marks. So here we are trying to create a table with the name student. Why we need table? Because we have to store data. We want to save data. That's why we need to create a table. Here the name of the table is student. Is there any restriction on the name of a table?
No.
No, sir.
No.
Abraham, are you asking any question? You have raised a hand.
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, tell me.
The
And no
question
need
is,
to raise the hand. You can directly unmute and you can ask. Okay. Yeah,
okay.
please tell me.
Yeah, in the marks where you saw number, instead of number, can't I just make it integer? Okay,
Yeah.
that was my
See, I
question.
have made this integer.
Okay,
This is
thank you.
varchar2. Let's make it varchar. I don't want to confuse you with all those things. So later down the line, I will tell you where to use number and all those things. But because it is just the beginning, we have just started. So I will explain that again. Okay. So you can create a table with any name. I have created a table with the name student, and this name, subject, and marks are the columns or the fields of this table. Okay. Now here I have written varchar 10. So I have told you in a column, if you have to store alphabets, means A, B, C, D, and all those things, then the data type should be varchar. Within this, you can write anything 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, anything. But I prefer writing 50 here. You might be thinking why 50? So please ignore it for the time being. I will answer all these things down the line. Subject column. What we store in subject? Number or alphabets?
Alphabets.
Alphabet.
Alphabets. So whenever in a column you have to store alphabets, you have to write varchar. Okay. Within this, you can write any number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, your wish. Okay. Now, here I have written this varchar in which case, lowercase or uppercase?
Lowercase.
Lowercase. Here how I have written varchar,
Uppercase.
uppercase, right?
Uppercase.
So there is no such rule in SQL. One thing, during the course, I'll be teaching you a lot of misconceptions in SQL. So if possible, you have to make a note of those misconceptions. So not during the class, after the class, because those misconceptions are the area from which the interviewer will ask you questions. So you have to be very alert in those misconceptions. Okay. Now this varchar 10 is a data type. This varchar 10 is a data type. Now the data type, you have full freedom. You can write in lowercase, in uppercase, your wish. There is no such rule in SQL that you have to write the data type in lowercase or uppercase. It is purely your wish. In marks, what we store?
Numbers. 20.
Numbers, 10 marks, 20 marks, 50 marks, 100 marks. These all are numbers. So when you have to store numbers, you have to write int. Okay. So this is the syntax whenever you want to create a table. I have taken example of a student table with a column name, subject, marks. Similarly, you can create a table, any table with any name. You want to create an employee table, you write create table employee. Employee ID, employee name, salary, location, department, designation, date of birth, gender, whatever you want, you can add those columns. Okay. Now you have created a table. Then what is this? Who will explain this? This is the syntax to insert data or to save data or to store data. Once you have created a table, next task is to save data. So this is the syntax to save data in a table. So first of all, I have written insert into. So insert into is a reserved keyword. With the help of this, the SQL engine will understand that, oh, I want to insert something in this table. So what I want to insert? Values. That's why I have written here, insert into student values. So with the help of this, the SQL engine will understand that user wants to insert values in the student table. Okay. Now, what are the values? A, then physics, then 10. Now here, the sequence is very important. Sequence means when you have created this student table, what was the first column here? Name. So the name has to be in first column. It means the name of the student is A. What is the second column? Subject. The second column must be subject, physics. Third is marks, then third column has to be marks, 10. And these are separated by comma. Okay, so this is the syntax to insert data in a table. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here, see, I have given colon, semicolon at the end of all those things. So now all this statement, you just select and then click on the run button. So all will be executed at the same time. You see, I will click on the run button. It is showing a table created. You can see here, table created, one row inserted, one row inserted, one row inserted. So in this table, engine has created this table and it has inserted all these records in this table. Now, suppose you want to verify the data, that data has been stored or not, then how you will verify? What is the keyword? What is the keyword, guys?
Select, like we can display the data.
Select. Good. Whenever you want to display the data, whenever you
Select
want to show the data, you have to write select. Now, in this student table, how many columns we have? 3 columns, name, subject, and marks. If you want to display all the 3 columns, what do you have to write after select?
star.
A star. So after select, if you will write a star, it means you want to display all the columns. Then you have to tell to the SQL engine from which table.
Student.
Because in a database, you can have hundreds of tables, thousands of tables. So that is why clearly you have to mention you want to display all the columns of which table, right? That's what I will write here, a student. So engine will understand that, oh, user wants to display the records from the student table. Now see, it is showing me all the values, all the records, whatever we have inserted. Got it? So far, any question? Is this clear to everyone?
Sir, you selected all and then create a table, right? If we don't select all and run the engine, it will create only last column.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yes, please tell me now what you're telling. You have selected.
Here in the SQL, we selected all the inserts. I mean, and
right.
then we run the engine, right? So if we don't
Correct.
select all and run, how many inserts will be? I mean, how many rows will be created? The last only.
It depends like what all insert statement you are selecting. Like suppose if I will select only this and if I will click on the run button, then only this will be inserted. If I will select this and if I will click on the run button, only this will be inserted. It depends which statement you are selecting. I selected everything in one go, so it has inserted all the records.
Got it, sir.
Have I answered your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question, please? Now, I have a question. Suppose I created this student table, I inserted these records, I have displayed the output, I have shown this to you. Okay. Now, by mistake, if I will run this statement, the first line again, then what will happen? Any idea?
Yeah, it shows a message that table already created with the same name.
Good. See, in a database, you cannot create 2 tables with the same name. Is that clear? In a database, you cannot create 2 tables with the same name. You have already created the student table, so you cannot create the same table again. Now see, I will run this again. It is throwing this error message, no? Name is already used by an existing object. It means SQL engine is telling me that Tanvir already a table exists with this name. So you are trying to create this again, we will not allow it. So if you will try to create the table again, engine will not allow this. Or sometime what happens, many times those who are very new to SQL, by mistake, they will run the same statement again. So it will throw this error message. Is that clear?
Yes.
Any question? No?
What if
No.
I want to change the table name?
If you want to change the table name, then we have alter keyword. Okay, that is there in our syllabus. We will discuss that down the line. That is possible. You can change the table name as well. Like suppose here you created the student table. Okay. And your client, your manager told that no, Tanvir, the student name doesn't looks good. So you keep the name as a student underscore details. Okay. Then with the help of alter keyword, there is an alter keyword. With the help of this, you can change the table name as well. We will discuss this down the line. Okay. Fine, then shall I proceed further? Okay. So now, so far, we have created a student table. We have 3 columns, and these are the records. Okay. Now, I'm repeating it. Please go through the recording of the yesterday's demo class. That is very important. If any concept is not clear, let me know. We will discuss it on Monday. Okay. Now, suppose here in this data, my manager or my one more thing. During the course, I'll be teaching you based on the real-time project examples only, okay, on which I have worked. Why? Because these examples will help you to answer questions in interviews. Even if you have not worked in data analyst or any other data related project, if you understand each and everything, you can showcase, you can project an interview in such a way that you have worked in a data analyst project. So that's why all those project examples, what I'll be quoting, you have to listen to those examples very carefully. And during your interview process, try to explain in the same way. Then your interviewer will trust you that yes, this guy has worked in a data related projects. Okay, even if you're from non-technical background. Now, suppose here your client is telling that, okay, I want to see only physics subject. I'm not interested in chemistry or mathematics. So Tanvir, just show me physics. Is the question clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it means we have to apply filter, right? And I think you all know about filter. On a day-to-day life, we are using filter. If you have to buy something from any e-commerce platform, Amazon or any other platform, we will apply filter there, right? So similarly, in the world of SQL, we have a filter, and the filter name is where. Where acts as a filter. When you will write where, the engine will understand that user wants to apply filter. Now tell me, in this table, on which column you want to apply filter?
Subject.
Subject column, right? So you have to write here subject. Okay. Now I will stop here. Tell me one thing. When I have created this student table, I have written this subject in which case? Uppercase, right? Okay. Now, when I have to apply filter on this subject column, so is it mandatory that I have to write in the same case how I have written here?
Yes, as it is a
Tell
case
me, guys.
sensitive.
Huh? Is my question
Yes, we
clear?
should write it in uppercase.
So see, it is not mandatory. Okay. This student table name, subject column name, it is your wish. You have full freedom. You can write in any case. So intentionally, I have written this in uppercase here, but it is not mandatory that you have to write in the same case. You can write in any case. Is that clear? Okay. So now what value you are searching? You are searching for physics. So you have to write physics here. Okay. Now let me execute this query. Show output. So what happened? 1 minute, let me close this. Now click on the run button. And then this is the output. First of all, tell me, is this the expected output? You all agree with this?
Yes.
Yes. So now we are displaying only physics records. Okay. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed internally by the SQL engine. Yesterday, I have explained this order of execution. So this is very important. Let me do one thing. Order of execution. All those things will be shared, don't worry. Now, when you click on this run button, like I want to execute this query, so what I will do, I will select this, I will click on the run button, okay? And then within seconds, I will get the output, right? But actually, when you click on the run button, lot of thing happens at the back end. Your SQL engine performs a lot of activity. Like when you start a car, okay, many components are there which starts playing their role, right? You have petrol pipe is there, clutch, brake, accelerator, carburetor, right? Battery, many other components are there, EVM module, ECM module. So they all have their role, they will start playing the role. Similarly, when you click on the run button, lot of thing happens at the backend. Your SQL engine will first of all check the syntax of the query, then semantics, then parser, optimizer. This all things will come into picture. And that is the main thing you have to understand is how internally SQL is working. Okay. So here, first of all, which keyword SQL will execute? Here, which keyword are there?
From.
From. So first of all, engine will execute. What is the first keyword? From. So first of all, engine will execute the from keyword. Okay. What is the meaning of from? From student means you are telling to the SQL engine, I need some records, some data from a student table. So we'll take a copy of this in the temporary memory. So from is done. After from, which keyword? After from, you have two keywords, select and where. So which one engine will execute? Check here.
Where?
Where is there? So then we will execute where. What is the task of where?
Filter, like
To
to give a
apply
filter.
to apply filter. On which column you want to apply filter? Subject column. Okay. Now, on the subject column, we want to apply filter. What value you are searching here? Physics, PHY. So engine will search PHY in this column, row by row. Is this PHY? Yes, selected. 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 Is this PHY? No, rejected. Is this PHY? No, rejected. So all these records will be rejected because they are not PHY. We are searching for PHY. This is PHY, and that's why we have selected this four records. So this is how the filter condition works. It will scan the entire records. Now, candidates, they confuse here. They are thinking that Tanvir, you are searching for PHY. So PHY is present here. No, you found it. So stop here. No, engine will not stop here. Engine will scan the entire set of records. Even if you have 20 million records, 30 million records, it is the responsibility of SQL engine to scan the entire set of records. Is that clear? So you have applied the filter. Then at the last, you see select is here. Then your engine will check this select a star. What is the task of select? To
Display.
display. What is the meaning of a star here?
Select
All
all columns.
the columns. So you are telling SQL engine to display all the columns. So you have three columns here. So engine will take these three columns and you have selected these records. Engine will finally display you these records. And that is why you're getting this in the output. So this is how internally at the backend, SQL engine executes your query. Is this clear, guys? Any question?
No.
No questions. Okay. Now, I have a question here in this query. Okay, let me copy paste here. If this student table name, I will write all in uppercase, then what will happen?
Nothing will happen. Same results will be displayed.
Okay. Any other thought, anyone? See,
Nothing is gonna happen. Nothing's
your
gonna change.
see your table name, your column name, these all are case insensitive. They are not case sensitive. Table name, column name, even the reserved keywords like select, from, where, these all are case insensitive. Okay, you have full freedom. You can write these things in any case. Now see, I've written a student in uppercase, right? Check the output. Are you getting the same output or not? It is the same output, right? Now see this
Yes.
select, I will write everything in uppercase. Okay. Check the output. Are you getting the same output? Was this clear? Okay, right. So we have displayed the physics subject here. Okay. Now similarly, if your client is asking, your manager is asking that, okay, fine, you have displayed the physics subject. Now I want to see physics subject as well as mathematics. Is the question clear? Okay. Now my manager is telling Tanvir, show me physics subject details as well as mathematics. So now for that, what you have to do, you have written here physics. Then you have to write an OR operator here. Okay, OR. I will tell you what is the significance of this OR, and then write subject equals math. Okay, now check the on the run button. Now this is the output. First of all, please confirm me. Do you think this is the correct output? You all agree with this output? The
Yes.
manager has asked to display physics as well as mathematics. So we are displaying physics as well as mathematics. So this is the correct. Okay. Now we'll try to understand that how this is getting executed. Okay, before that, one just general information. I know few participants are there from my previous batch. Okay, a few participants are there from my previous batch. So I will request that when I'm asking question, please uh, give the platform for the new participants who are very new to answer. I know like you all have already studied this, so you might be knowing answer for a couple of questions. Okay, so please give them as well the platform so that they can think over this and they can answer. Okay, so thank you for your support. So this is the query and this is the output. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed, because now in this query I have added a special keyword OR here. So we have to understand what is the significance of this. Okay. So again, let's start with this. So first of all, which keyword we will execute? From. From. From a student. So it means you have to take a copy of the student table. Then after that,
Where?
after from which keyword?
Where?
Where, right? What is the task of where? To apply filter. So till here, if I'm talking, so where subject equals physics, what is the meaning of this? Where subject equals PHY. What is the meaning? The meaning of this is we want to apply filter on which column? Subject column, right? Okay. And what value you are searching? PHY. So engine will search this value PHY in this entire data one by one. And then finally you have this 4 records which has PHY. So this 4 records will be selected and then the remaining records will be rejected. This is we have already discussed earlier, right? But hope this is clear to everyone till here. Okay. Then we have OR condition. Now let's try to understand the meaning of this OR. Then you have written OR, and after that you have written subject equals mathematics. So the meaning of OR is before OR you have written subject equals physics. So we have selected this. So this is selected. After OR you have written subject equals mathematics. So the meaning of this is for this condition, you are telling SQL engine that please now search subject mathematics. Okay. So now engine, now this is a question for you guys. Okay. Please think and then answer me. Now the subject equals mathematics. It means engine has to apply filter on which column?
Subject.
Subject column. Now what you are searching? Math, right? So now the engine will search math on these records or on these records or again on the entire set of records. What do you think?
Entire set of records, maybe.
Okay. Any other thought, anyone?
It might leave PHY values.
Sorry, Vignesh, can you repeat, please?
Since in the first uh, filter is applied with the for PHY values, the second it might leave that values and go for the second also.
Okay, fine. Any other thought, anyone? Okay, fine. See, this first set of records, okay, the PHY, 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 they have cleared this condition, no? Subject equals PHY. So they are already selected. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
They are already selected. So that's why the second condition, we will not test again on this set of records because they are already selected. Suppose you appeared for an interview in some company. They have given you offer letter. So it means you are selected. They will not interview you again, right? So these records has cleared this round. Subject equals physics, PHY. They are selected. Then why again you want to search math in this? Does that make sense? No. So that's why now the subject equals math. We will search, we will test only on those records which were rejected. So that's why now engine will search subject equals mathematics in this rejected set of records, not on this, because this is already selected. No, why you're testing again on this? Okay. So now engine will search subject equals maths in this set of records. And then engine will realize that, oh, this is mathematics. Now, then this will also be selected from here. Is that clear? So this is how the OR operator works. Is this clear, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, very clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, after this, you have select a star. What is the meaning of select? To display. What is the meaning of a star? All the columns. So engine will display all these columns here. And that is why you are getting this as an output here. Hope this is clear, guys. No, not clear, not clear. Okay, one minute.
Sir,
Let
one
me-
thing.
Hmm.
Here we have only three subjects, that is physics, math,
Hmm.
and chemistry, and because of that, we're easily able to ignore
Hmm.
chemistry and bring the two values out. What if the table has 100, and in that we need to take 10 columns, I mean 10 subjects. We
Hmm.
will be putting R subject equal to math, R subject equal to, like that we will be writing for
Hmm.
each and everything.
We have a shortcut for it, and that
Okay.
is in operator. We will discuss it down the line. Good
Okay,
question. And for that, we have a shortcut which is known as in operator. We will discuss it. It's there in our syllabus. Let me show you that. Where is the syllabus? Where is the syllabus? Don't worry, we will share this syllabus again in your group. Okay. You can see, yeah, here, this one. In operator is there, no? In. So we will discuss it. Okay. Then someone has asked question related to alter. See, alter is here. We will discuss alter as well. Fine. Okay. Now, okay, any other question? Okay, no question. I need a quick feedback. How is the pace? Is it fast? Is it slow? Or is it okay?
Can I ask a question that is not exactly related to what we're doing now?
Yeah, please tell me.
Okay, so yesterday I was asking about the SSMS, and I want to find out if anybody has preference for SQLite. If not, maybe we can do all
SQLite.
this in SSMS.
See, SSMS also we have this one, right? SQL Server Management Studio, you are telling, right? This one platform.
Yes.
You can practice on this as well. Let me show you the same query here. This is the table structure. Okay. Let me show you this. Select this, click on the execute button. Here it is throwing error message because already I have a student in this database. So I have to delete that first. Now see, I will create this table. Table is created. Okay, let me zoom. Okay, table is created. Now same thing, whatever I'm teaching you here, no, you execute all the things. You see, everything I will copy from here, everything, all this statement. Okay, copied, and I have pasted here. Let me delete this. Okay, and see, I will select all this in one go and click on the execute button. Now see, all the rows are inserted. Now, which keyword I have used to show the data? Select a star from a student. Let me show you that. Select a star from a student. Okay. Now click on the execute. Are you getting all the values here?
Yes,
Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Is it visible?
Yes.
The same thing is there. Okay. If you want me to run this query, which I have executed right now, you can check for this answer. Let me show you this. Let me write it here. Same query, nothing I have done. Now see, you're getting physics, you're getting mathematics. Okay, same thing is there. So that's why I told yesterday as well. Whatever I'm teaching, you can practice on any platform, your wish. It will work everywhere. Why we don't teach on this SSMS? Because many of you have your official laptop. Okay, so you cannot download this in your official laptop. They will block, right? And if I'm teaching you on this Oracle platform, this is browser based. No need to download anything. Even if you're in official laptop, even if you're in office, you have some free time, you can quickly log into this, you can practice here. Okay. But if you're comfortable on SSMS, you can practice here as well. They both are same. Just 1% syntax differences will be there. So wherever those differences will be there, I will tell you, not an issue. Okay. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Quick question.
Question? Are you asking question, anyone?
Sure.
Stephen, you're asking question?
Yeah. So are you using Oracle Relational Database as your?
Yeah, this is a relational database only.
So
What
you're
I'm
using
teaching here
Oracle
now,
and not.
this is,
Are you using Oracle or SQL Server?
so we will be using Oracle in this course, okay? But if you want a particular script to be executed on SQL Server, you can let me know. Like how I have shown you the same script on Oracle executed on SQL Server. You're getting the same one, right? So
Yeah,
if you're getting a
but
structure,
okay. So these are basically simple text, query. When you start dealing with functions, there are some functions that are not the same with Oracle and SQL. So how do you intend to
you
handle
are
that?
not same. You are not same. Like see, in Oracle, we have a minus keyword. Okay. This minus keyword is not there in SQL Server. It is known as except keyword. But functionalities are same. Exactly same functionality. Okay. Like similarly, in Oracle, you have NVL function. Okay. So in SQL Server, it is known as is null. Functionality is same. So few keywords are there. Again, there is not a big list. I think hardly 5 or 6 keywords will be there. Okay, moreover, most of the keywords are same. And one thing, during interview, if you are appearing for interview anyone, interview will never ask you question that write this code on Oracle or SQL Server or Postgres or any other platform. Okay. Like suppose once you know how to write a car, you can write car of any company, whether it is Tata, Hyundai, right, BMW, Mercedes. You can write any car. That's what you have to understand the internal logic, and then the logic is applicable on all the database, right? Fine. And suppose when you're practicing, you're getting a struck somewhere, you let me know. We will work on that. Have you answered the question, Stephen?
Yeah, I'm not okay. You answer my question. Thank you.
Okay. Fine then. Let's proceed further. So I was asking about the pace of the class. So guys, I need a quick feedback. Is this fine or you want me to increase or decrease it?
It's fine.
What should I take the no response as?
It's
So for
fine.
me, I just joined today. No, okay.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, fine then. Down the line, if you have any feedback or suggestion, please feel free and let me know. Okay. So this is the one. Now suppose my client is asking me that, okay, you have displayed physics or mathematics here. Now the client is asking, Tanveer, can you show physics or chemistry? Okay. So then what modification I have to do in this query? I have to write physics and here chemistry. Okay. Let me execute this query. But if everyone is comfortable on SSMS, then I don't have any concern. I can teach on SSMS as well. Okay, your wish. So now I'm executing this query. This is output. So do you think this is the expected output, guys? Do you agree with this? Is this clear? So you are
Yes.
searching for either physics or chemistry. So you have physics here, you have chemistry here, right? Now let's
Yes.
try to analyze this quickly. Which keyword we will execute first? From a student. So let's take a copy of the student table. Here it is. After from which keyword?
Student.
Where keyword. What is the task of where?
Filter.
Apply filter. You want to apply filter on which column? Subject column. What you are searching here? PHY. So, so these records has PHY. So these are selected. Okay. And these are rejected. Fine. Okay. Now then you have OR operator. After OR, you have written subject equals CHE. It means now you are searching for CHE. So now this CHE, you will search on this selected records or on this rejected records. Which one?
Rejected one.
Rejected record.
Rejected one, because this is already selected, right? So now now we will check CHE on the remaining set of rejected records, and then these records will be selected. So finally, you have this set of selected records, right? Then engine will come to the select star. What is the meaning of this? To display all the columns. So now the engine will display all these columns along with the selected records. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
suppose my client is asking me that now I want to display physics or biology. So do you have biology in the data?
No.
Don't have biology here, right? We don't have biology. See, we don't have biology. So what will happen if I will execute this query? This will give me result or this will throw error message because we are searching for something which is not there in the table. So what will happen? It will give me output or it will give me error message.
Maybe it will give you physics only.
Give me physics only. Okay, any other thought?
Physics only?
Yes, Stephen, what you're telling?
Physics only.
Okay, fine. I will not run this query. Okay, let's
Sorry, can you come again with
analyze
your question?
this first of all. Sorry, can you repeat, Stephen, what you're telling? Repeat the
I
question.
mean,
Okay,
yes, I said you should repeat the question.
so sure. 1 minute. I was telling here, oh, sorry, where's this? I'm telling here that if I will execute this query, then what will happen? Because I have mentioned here bio in the subject. And in this table, if you'll see in the student table, we don't have bio, right? We don't have bio here. So my question is, now if I will execute this query, then what will be the output?
Physics only.
Physics only? Okay. Let's try to understand this. See, in this case, what will happen, guys? till the first step subject equal to physics. Okay, you have done this. Okay. And sorry. This was the table, student table. So here, subject equals physics. So you have selected physics. Okay. This is clear. This record is selected. Now, then the next condition is subject equals bio. So you will search bio. You will search bio in this set of rejected records because they have not cleared the first round. They failed. So we will give them one more option for the subject bio. So do you have bio here? No, you don't have bio here. So they are still rejected only. So finally, what you have selected? This set
Physics.
of records. So when when the engine will execute select a star, it will display just physics alone. So that's why now when I will execute this query, you will get physics in the output. You're getting only physics. Okay. Now from this example, actually what I want to explain you is you have full freedom to ask any record from the engine. Okay. Engine will never throw an output if that record is not present. Like here, I'm searching for bio. We know that bio is not present in this student table, right? We are sure. But engine will never throw output. Okay. If that, please don't do drawing on the board. Where is the eraser?
I'm really sorry for that. Actually, Zoom is
Oh, yeah.
very new for me.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So you can search for any value. If that value is not present, engine will not display that. Simply, it will never throw error message. Let me show you one more example. What about this? Suppose English. What about this? If I will execute this, then what will happen?
Maybe not giving any, results.
Okay. So do you have English?
No.
No. Do you have bio? No. Nothing you have. So if you don't have any record, it will just tell you no data found. Okay, but it will never throw error message. SQL throws error message if you are violating any syntax, if you're breaking any protocol. Okay, you have full freedom to ask for any data. If that data is present, it will display that. If it is not present, it will throw error message. Sorry, if it is not present, it will just show this message, no data found. That's all. Hope it is clear so far to everyone. Okay. Any question?
Well, I just want to ask, like,
Hmm.
OR operator should be used with only two components or more than two? Like, is
No,
it
no,
possible?
more than two. I will show you that. I'm not
Okay.
completed this. I will show you that. Okay.
Mhm.
There is no restriction on it actually. You can use OR with any number of conditions, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, your wish, based on the business requirement. Okay, I will show you all those things one by one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so far so good. Everything is clear, guys. Are you understanding this? Is it making
So,
sense?
sorry, my internet acted up. When you run the query
Okay.
with the OR some minutes ago with the physics and the biology, is it going to say that there is no record to display, or it
No,
displays
it
only
will
the physics?
only physics. It will display whatever you have. You have
All
physics
right,
only,
I
it
got
will
it.
display only physics.
I got
Okay.
it.
So
Thank you.
that is what I was telling. You can write anything. Like here I have written English and bio. So we don't have English, we don't have bio. So it will tell
No,
me no data.
no, yes.
Now see, it is telling no data. Okay. So whatever you have, it will display it. If you don't have a record, it will tell, sorry, I don't have it. Okay. Fine. Now, here, now there's a new requirement. Okay, listen to that. The requirement is, my client is telling me, Tanveer, condition 1, display all the records where subject is PHY. Second condition, oh my God. Subject equals PHY. Second condition, marks greater than 10. No, greater than 10, greater than 15. Is the question clear? So my client is telling me, then we display only those records which is satisfying these conditions. Either of this condition. Okay. Either condition 1 or condition 2. And if both conditions are getting satisfied, that is also fine. Is the question clear, first of all?
Yes.
Okay. So my client is asking, please display only those records where subject is physics, or records which has marks greater than 15, or if a record is satisfying both the condition, that is also fine. Okay. So for that, what I have to do, I will write a query here. Select start from a student where subject equals physics, oh sorry, physics what, physics, or marks greater than
Greater.
15. I hope you all know this is the symbol of greater than, right? We might have
Yes.
studied in our primary school.
Yes.
So now I will execute this. Okay, and then, okay, let's do one thing. I will not show you the output. Let's analyze this query on our own. Okay, so first of all, from a student. So this is your from a student table. Okay. Then you have where subject equals physics. It means you want to apply filter on the subject column physics. So let's apply filter here, PHY, on the subject column. Okay. So these records will be selected. Okay. These will be rejected. So far clear to everyone? So based on this first condition, this one, based on this first condition, subject equals physics, we have selected this set of records. Hope this is clear to everyone. So this set of records we have selected based on this condition. Okay. Now then you have an OR operator. And then after that, we have another condition. What is that? Marks greater than 15. So this is the second condition, marks greater than 15. Now, this second condition, marks greater than 15, you will test this on the selected records or the rejected records.
On the selected record.
On the?
Selected records.
No, these are already selected now. So no need to test here, right? Now this we will test on the rejected records. These are the rejected records. So now in this rejected records, we will test this condition. Now this condition I have to test on this marks column, right? So what is the condition? This should be greater than 15. So now we will check here. Is this greater than 15? No, this is rejected. Is this greater than 15? Yes, this selected. Is this greater than 15? No, rejected. Is this greater than 15? These are greater than 15. Dollar selected. These are not greater than 15. This is rejected. So now based on the second condition, we have selected this record plus these set of records. Is this clear?
Yes,
This
but
is
what
clear.
if like if we want this mark filter in physics only, like
That we will see. It's a
okay.
different condition. We will see that as well. But is this clear? Is this clear, everyone?
Yes.
sir.
Okay, no response means I will take clear. So then you have
Yes.
select a star. It means you have to display all the columns. So we will display all the columns and then this set of selected records. Okay. So this is how. So here I want to show you that this OR operator. Now I'm applying on two different columns. Here I've applied on subject column and there I'm applying on the marks column. So yes, it is possible. You can apply OR operator on different columns as well. It is not necessary that always this OR operator you have to apply on the same column because all the previous examples I've used the same columns both the sides, right? Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Okay. Proceed further. Now, in this data, in this table, I want to insert few more records. Okay. Suppose biology. Now we have biology as well. Okay. Let me copy the data. Now this is the latest student table. Here we have inserted two more records for biology. Now, my question is, now my client is asking me, then we display biology, chemistry, mathematics. Question clear? I have to display biology, chemistry, and mathematics. So what I will do in this query, I will write here, biology, chemistry, and then again, or subject equals math. Okay. Now let me execute this. So do you think this is the correct output?
Yes.
You have bio, you have chemistry, you have mathematics. Okay. And this will be executed in the same way. First of all, it will search for bio. Bio will be selected. Then subject chemistry, it will search for chemistry. Chemistry will be selected. Then search for math. Then math will be selected. Hope this is clear. Now you might be thinking that when we suppose if I have to search for 10 such subjects, so every time I have to write or subject equals this, or subject equals this, or subject equals this, right? So yes, for that we have a shortcut. Okay, what you can do instead of writing this subject n number of times, you can just write here the same query. Just write here subject n. Okay, and then within parentheses, write the subjects what you are searching. That's all. This is the shortcut. Okay. Now I will show you. This will also give you the same output. Please verify the data. Is this the same output?
Yes.
Yes, right? So instead of writing this subject n number of times, subject equals bio, subject chemistry, subject math, you can directly write subject n, and within parentheses, you can write what all subjects you are searching. Okay. Is this fine? Now let's try to understand that how this query will be executed internally by the SQL engine. Okay. So here as well, first of all, the engine will execute this from student. So let's take a copy of the student table. So here you have this student table. Okay. Now after this, you're trying to apply filter where subject n. It means you're trying to apply filter on the subject column, right? Now here is the catch. You want to apply filter on the subject column, right? Now what you're searching here, either bio or chemistry or physics, right? So now what engine will do, engine will first of all check the first record. Is this value one among this value? Is that clear, guys, what I'm asking? Is this value one among this value? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Yes. So this is selected. Next record. Is this value one among this value? Yes. Selected. Next record. Is this value one among this value? No, it is PHY, but you are searching biochemistry or mathematics. So this will be selected or rejected?
Rejected.
Rejected. This will be rejected. Similarly, this too will be rejected. This will also be rejected because these values are not present here. It means you don't want this PHY. Now CHE, is this one among this? Yes. So selected. Next one, is this one among this? Yes. Selected. Similarly, this all will be selected because this is one among these values. Okay. Now then finally select a star. It means display all the columns with the selected values. So you have selected two values here. You have selected these values. That's why this will be in the output. Okay. That's how you got the same output. So now tell me the way how engine executes this query with n and with multiple or, although you are getting same output, but the way how engine is executing both the queries are same or different? It's obviously different, right? Correct.
It's different.
So
Yeah.
different. So which one is better? This query one or this query two? Which one is better?
Query two.
Why do you think query two is better?
Because query
Because
two, SQL Server will have to scan the record just once,
Good.
or the database engine
Now
will scan
see,
the record just once.
only once it has to scan, right?
Yeah.
Now see, guys, there is a concept of performance. Okay. Performance is an important aspect these days. Suppose you are trying to launch an app, you are trying to open an app, and it is taking 10 seconds. You will feel irritated that, oh, performance of this app is not good. response time is not good, right? Similarly, you are trying to pull a report from Power BI or Tableau, and it is taking 10 seconds or 15 seconds. So the client will feel irritated that, oh, this is killing my time, right? So similarly, when you're executing a query, it is the expectation that your query should not take much time. Okay, it should execute quickly. And that is known as performance in the world of database or SQL. So the ready-made formula to find the performance of a query, whether it is good from performance or not. So the formula is whenever you have to test the performance, you check number of tasks. Means how many tasks your engine has to perform in order to execute a query. If your engine has to perform more tasks, so obviously it will take more time, right? If your engine has to perform less tasks, it will execute it quickly and the performance will be good. So more tasks, good performance or bad performance?
Bad.
Bad performance. Less tasks, good performance. So always you have to give more tasks to the engine or less tasks to the engine. Less tasks. If you will give less tasks to the SQL engine, it will quickly complete the task and it will give you the output and the performance will be good. Now tell me your engine is doing less tasks in query 1 or query 2. In which query it is doing less tasks? Tell me.
Second one.
Second one, how in this query your engine will scan all this set of records only once, right? It will check the subject only once, right? Correct?
Yes.
Where is that? Yeah. This was the table, no? So here in this query 2, what your SQL engine has done, it has scanned all these things only once. So how many scan it has performed here? Total, you have 14 records. So it has performed 14 scans in this query 2, right? But in this query 1, how many scans engine has to perform? First of all, it will check biology and this entire set of record. So while searching for subject equals bio, it will perform how many scans? 14 scans, right? Then it will search subject equals chemistry on the rejected record. So these records will be rejected after first condition. These are the 12 records. The next condition, subject equals chemistry, it will perform 12 scans. Then for the next condition, subject equals math, then subject chemistry, it means the chemistry will be selected. Now 4 plus 2, 6, 8 scans it will perform. The total how many scans? 12 plus 8, 20 plus 4, 34 scans it has to perform in this case, right?
Yeah.
And here in this query 2, it has to perform only 14 scans. So that's why in query 2, you are giving less tasks to the SQL engine and it will execute very quickly. Is this clear? So that is why when you have multiple OR condition, you should use in operator. So this is a very common interview question, that why in has a better performance as compared to OR. Any question, guys? Anyone?
So the in, aside from comparing it with or, what is in saying? Take for example, when you said select says display the records. So what is in saying?
In, if you're writing in, it means you are telling to the SQL engine that I want one among these values. If you have one among these values, you select it. That is the meaning of in. It means you're telling either you display bio or chemistry or mathematics, anyone. If it is present, you display that to me. So that is why bio is present, it has displayed bio. Chemistry is present, it has displayed chemistry. Maths is present, it has displayed maths. Now suppose in the same query here, biochemistry, maths. Now suppose in the same query, if I write here history, then what will be the output? What is the meaning of this query? First of all, tell me, guys. What is the meaning of this query? The meaning of this query is you're telling to the SQL engine that I want one among these values. If you have one among these values, you display that to me. So engine will check here in this student table that what all values are available. So it will check biology. Are the customer interested in biology? Yes, it is interested. This will be selected. This again, biology customer is interested. Physics, is the customer interested in physics? No, this will be rejected. So engine will check the records in which customer is interested and it will display that to you. Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it is very similar. Suppose I went for shopping. Okay. And I want to buy shirt. So I can tell to the salesman that I'm interested only in Levi's or Lee brand. Okay. Or suppose Wrangler as well. So the salesman, if they have this in their stock, they will show me the shirts of this brand, right? Correct? So do you think the salesman will show me the shirt of Flying Machine?
Mhm.
Do you think?
No.
No, you don't have to show this because I told clearly I'm interested in any one of this. If you have this, you show that to me. So he cannot show Flying Machine to me, right? Maybe he'll be having only Levi's. So he will show me only Levi's, right? So likewise, here I told I'm interested in biochemistry, maths, and history. So if it doesn't have history, it will not display history. Whatever is present here, it will display that to you. So you're giving option here that whatever you have among this, you display that. You show that to me. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Very weak response. Not sure if everyone has understood. Is this clear to everyone? I'm getting response from very
Yes, sir.
selected participants only.
Yes, yes,
If everyone, okay, good. Okay, fine then. Everyone has understood, not an issue. So fine then, I will stop here. Okay, it's first day. And from the next class, we will take a 10 minutes break in between, okay, so that we can refresh. And so quickly, please tell me quick feedback or suggestion because we just started the course today so that we can design the course for you. Means how is the pace, how is the content, how is the in-depth, how is the presentation? Any quick feedback so that I can plan accordingly from the next class. If you need any modification in that, feel free and tell me.
Well, everything is going perfectly fine according to me.
Okay, for Lakshay, everything is good. For others, anyone else?
I think we can continue in the same, place.
This is fine, Mohana?
Yes,
Okay.
everything is okay, and the way you break it down and the simplicity, very simplified for everybody to understand.
Okay, perfect. You're able to understand it. Stephen, what is your thought? Any modification you're looking here, or is it fine? Is it matching your expectation?
I would say yes. I think I really appreciate the way you try to really break it down,
Okay.
even if I feel like it's just an introduction. Coming here today, I say I've learned so many things already. So I want to say it's a good approach. But the only thing that we try to emphasize that you will help us with as we progress is those areas that we may be having some differences within the PL SQL and the T SQL, so that we will not miss any of those areas. That's the layer pillar we are paid. So besides
Okay, that's fine.
that,
I agree with that because this is just the introduction, but I can give you guarantee it will be the same and it will be more interesting as we will progress with the session because we'll be having more interesting topics down the line. But it will be the same, okay? And that's the reason my course is approx 45 to 50 hours duration, okay? But
okay.
you mentioned about the PL SQL. So PL SQL we are not covering here, like functions, procedures, triggers. The reason is for many job profiles, PL SQL is not required. But after once we will complete this course, if anyone is interested in PL SQL, you can enroll. The reason is to learn PL SQL, first of all, you have to understand the SQL query, SQL language. Then you can understand PL SQL in a simple way. And then it will not take much time because there you just have to write functions or procedures. And within that, you're writing SQL queries only. And then you have exception handling, right? It's not a big deal. So first of all, to everyone, focus on the SQL concepts. Okay, same thing you can use on any other. Fine, then thanks a lot, Stephen, and others who have shared feedback. And down the line, if you have any
Sorry
feedback,
to bring you back.
uh,
I think what he
yeah, please do.
meant is when we're going to have differences in the syntax with SSMS. So I think what he's trying to say is that you should try to point it out to us
Sure.
where
Don't
the
worry,
syntax
don't
is
worry.
different between Oracle and SSMS.
Don't worry. Yeah. We will highlight that. Let me show you. Here we have a separate list actually. You see, equivalent of regex, although it's not there. 1 minute. You see, decode doesn't work on SQL Server. In SQL Server, you have to use case. So all those things we have mentioned here. Let me show you a few more examples. Inserting date column in MS SQL Server. Then now see. Let's see here. In Oracle, we have NVL, I told you, right? Then in Microsoft SQL Server, you have is null, but everything is same. If you see the structure of this query, it is same. So like that, I will point it out. Don't worry about that. And hardly only 4 to 5 keywords are there, not more than that.
Okay, so do we have this sample database that you're working on, or you have the sample script software for us to follow suit? How does it work?
You're talking from this Oracle perspective?
No, sample script, sample data that we are working with. Do you provide that?
This is scripts we will provide you. Let's see, like here we have the list of all the assignments. Let me show you that. This is the assignment which will be sharing. Okay. Let me show you anyone. Like suppose this is the joins assignment. Okay. So here, suppose if I'm giving you this question. So along with this, we will give you the table script. Okay.
Okay.
So these solutions will not be sharing. This will be shared in the Graphy portal only. You have to practice it. For each and every question, you have the table script. Okay. See here, you have the table script. The script will be there. Have I answered the question, Stephen?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Then any other question? Anyone?
Sir, I have a question. Yes, so in real time, suppose if we have 100 or 1,000 records, so manually we need to enter like insert statements 100 times or 1,000 times. So how does it work?
No. Yesterday as well, someone has asked this question. This is for the practice only, right? We are creating table, we are inserting data manually. So in the project, it's not possible that manually you have to write 1,000 times or 1,000,000 times. I have told the example of that Amazon database. They have millions of transactions on a daily basis, right? So engineers who are working there, it's not like manually they're inserting the data. So there is a concept of loader, okay, in Oracle and SQL Server as well. So maybe once I will show you that. That is not a part of this curriculum. We covered that in ETL batch. But I will show you that if you have millions of records, thousands of records in an Excel sheet, so directly you can extract from Excel and you can load in a table. Okay. This I'm just showing you because manually sometime when you want to insert data. So this is the script. Okay. Even in the loader, you use the insert script only, but once only, and it will copy all the records on the Excel directly in the table. So it's not like manually you have to write this. No, that is not a feasible solution, right? Okay.
Okay, got it.
And that is the
Thank you.
responsibility of data engineers actually. Data engineers or SQL developer or ETL developer, they have to load data. So see, this database is a very big world. It has a lot of things to study and learn. Like ETL is a separate world. Then you have SQL. Then you have NoSQL. You have data modeling. Okay, then you have database admin. A lot of things are there.
They want us to know everything
And
now.
sorry, Stephen, can you repeat?
I said they want us to know everything now. They don't want to separate it anymore.
No. So that will become a very big course. Okay, so that's why
No,
we have segregated,
I'm not,
right?
yeah, I wasn't talking
Uh,
to you, though. I'm talking about the employers. They want us to know everything, you know.
as an employee, one should know all those things. You're right.
Mhm.
It's good if you should know all those things. Like yesterday, I have shown you. This is about the ETL class which we take. So here we cover the different ETL layers. Okay, and then the many thing about ETL. What happens in an ETL? What is ELT? What is the difference between them? Then the different sources of data. What does it means? Right? And then something about cloud, and then challenges in ETL. Then what are the different types of data, semi-structured, unstructured? So these things we cover in a separate ETL batch. Then data lake, data warehouse. What is the difference, right? OLTP, OLAP, dimension table, fact table. Okay, so this is separate because we cannot merge all these things in a one course, and it will become very bulky, right? OLAP, OLTP, and then historical data, database, data warehouse, star schema, snowflake schema, right? Dimension table, fact table, SCDs. Then you have soft delete, right? Many things are there, right? So, but I'm not telling you to learn everything at the same time. But if you want to excel in the IT industry, so you should know as much concept as possible, right? Okay. Any other question, guys? Anyone? So fine then, we will share this classroom notes, Excel workbook, and the recording will take some time today because today's recording we will upload on YouTube. That will be public only. And from Monday, everything will be on our portal, which I have shown you here. Okay, so Firdaus is our admin. Okay, she takes care of all this tasks. So she will guide you how to register on that portal. And then from Monday, we'll take classes here. Okay. So fine then, guys. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. We'll connect on Monday at the same time, 7 to 9 a.m. IST. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Connect on
Happy
Monday.
weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Did you say connect
Thank
on
you.
Monday?
Bye.
Yeah, I
we'll
was going
connect
to
on
ask,
Monday, my time. Yeah, please tell me.
When is the next class?
Next class
because
is on Monday, IST, 7
we
to
are
9
on
a.m.
Thursday.
IST.
Here in the US, we are on Thursday. So we're thinking we'll have another
Yeah,
class
so
on Friday.
it will be Sunday your time. It will be Sunday your time evening. Next
Oh,
class. Sunday evening for you.
Okay.
so the classes will be Sunday to Thursday.
Your time Sunday to Thursday. For UK guys, I think it will be Monday to Friday only. For Nigeria again, I think Monday to Friday only.
Did you say Nigeria? Yeah. Where are you?
No. Some students are in Nigeria.
Okay. I thought you said
Some are
it's
there from
Nigeria.
Nigeria as well. Yeah. Yeah. And some are from UK. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Fine then, guys.
Monday
Thank
to
you. Thank
Thursday.
you. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.